And once again, welcome to Love Them Knives. Unless it's your first time, it's not again. It's like welcome to Love Them Knives channel. Ah, yes. What do you think about this knife? Okay, so let me tell you the story, because there's always a story, isn't it? It's like LTK, there's always a story with this guy. What is it? Come on, get it out. Okay, this is made by Shieldon Knives. This is their logo. It's M390. It's titanium. It's carbon fiber laminate, maybe? This is designed by Marshall Noble, okay? And he did the Goblin XL for Concept, and he was at the Concept Knives booth, well, both in Atlanta, I think, and also, of course, just recently at the 2023 SHOT Show in Las Vegas, which is a trade show, not open to the public, of course, but it's, oh man, it's all kinds of crazy. But I went there and look at the video, that the Concept SHOT Show video I put out. Then you'll see Marshall Noble, okay? He is a custom knife maker. And I want to ask you for a favor right here before I get into this. His Instagram account was really the main way that a lot of people would contact him to have him make a custom knife, okay? It got hacked. They wanted to ransom it back to him for thousands of dollars. And so he resisted that. So now he has an Instagram account that's Noble Knives Official, I think it says, but I'll put it down there. If you could go to Instagram, click on that link, whatever, and just follow him, I would really, really appreciate it. And I know he would really thank you from the bottom of his heart if you would do so. And I know that the knife community is we're that kind of people. And please do that. And that's why I'm asking here. That's pretty much the reason I'm doing this video. This is a prototype, okay? But go and let's boost his account, his new one, okay? And let's get that done. Don't give in to these criminals that hack your account and try and ransom it back to you. You can't do that. You can't give them that kind of stuff. So, and he's just a wonderful guy, but he goes, they can pretty much bankrupt you, because they can, I mean, if they stop my orders, they stop people from being able to find me and order knives from me, then I'm done, you know. So let's boost his account. And I mean, he's a talented knife maker, etc. M390 on this blade. This is the Squire, okay? This is a smaller knife, but I've had this for several months. I got this from Shieldon, unexpectedly, kind of. But this is an interesting, do you like it? I like it. I do. I mean, I know it's not a real big knife, and I don't care. The one thing he did say, and as you see the glare coming off of this carbon fiber kind of laminate, he's going, no, this has got to get toned down. So, I mean, one of the changes is this is going to be more of a flat carbon fiber, satin, whatever, so it's not going to be gloss, okay, when this does come out. But is this not cool? I like it. Pocket clip. Here's where you can roll your lanyard through. You got a backspacer, nice finished look. But the thumb disc, and you know what? He had one at the Concept booth. Of course he should, because it's his damn knife. And I go, did you know I had one? And he goes, no. And I go, so I've got one, but I mean, they told me not to disclose anything. And that was back in, God, I don't know, September? You know, it's been a while. But he says, go ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and put this up. I don't know a release date for this, but I'm definitely going to support him in this. And a nicer guy you will not find. And you can say that for a lot of the people in the knife community. They're great people. God, being at that SHOT Show, the shooting sports people, the knife people, all these guys that are into gear and hunting and whatever, shooting sports and whatever, all that, just, just incredible people, incredible people. I like this cutaway thing, I think, is kind of what makes this blade so attractive to me. Okay, so that and you know what? It's real fidget friendly because that thumb disc. I was saying, I was telling him, I've had Shieldon knives in my hand before, but you know what? I think this is the most smooth action Shieldon that I've ever handled. This really works well. And I like his design language. And feel free to contact him and have him make a knife for you because, see, he says, well, the thing about me is I don't make a knife and then post it for sale. I am contacted by people who want a knife and we walk together through the process of what do they want? What kind of basic, what kind of design and blade length. I mean, he builds them to your liking, right? So I'm going, oh, okay, that's kind of different than a lot of makers. This one, disengaging. Of course, we got a hardened steel insert in here, but drop. Yeah, she gonna drop all right. Just like that. Oops, put on the brakes here. But, lock, rock, blade play, none of that tomfoolery. That's good. There's your lockup. That's 30%. I like his, this radiating lines coming along here. That's a nice look. Actually, the Shieldon logo is kind of cool, I think. I don't know what it looks like overall, but I mean what it reminds me of, but it's nice. I kind of like that. I think it kind of adds to the design as far as I'm concerned. And even though this is a prototype, let's get a piece of paper out here. It's still going to be a knife. Okay. Yep, it'll still be a knife. Not a real long blade to this. So let's check it out. Is this even 3 and hell no. 2 3/4 to 2.8, somewhere in there. Okay, at about 72, 73 millimeters, and overall length 6 5/8 at 16.8 centimeters. Ooh, yeah. I mean, now if you like sub 3-inch, and some people do, and Marshall and I were talking about that actually, and I was saying, now that I'm living in Florida and it's humid and hot, and you probably live your life in shorts down here pretty much, these 6-7 ounce pocket swords just are not as convenient to carry as something like this. So I'm really starting to find the charm in the smaller knives. And really, to tell you the truth, they're a segment in their own right and should be looked at in that way. And I had a friend decades ago that lived next door to me, and he loved the little concealable knives. He loved them. He thought they were just way cool. And you know what? I'm starting to feel that vibe. I am. And this one is just really a handsome looking knife. There you go. There's your balance point. But it's easy to disengage. What more do you want to ask for? M390 titanium. It's got inlays on both sides, or I would lose my mind. You know me, right? So the fact that he did that on both sides is wonderful. Look at that. Yeah, yeah. I'm good. I'm good with that. Yes, this is a very attractive knife. Maybe my favorite looking actual Shieldon brand knife, because Shieldon OEMs knives too. So I'm leaving that out of the equation because I don't know what all knives have come out recently that were OEM'd for maybe a US designer and that kind of stuff. But of the Shieldon brand ones, I really like this. I think this is my favorite, even though it's small. It's definitely way cool. And I've got another Shieldon. It's big old hoss. It's in the drawer. Damn it, I forget the name of it. But I've been using that on and off for months. Just doing odd cutting tasks around here because it always happens to be laying on a table, and I'll always reach out for the first thing I can get my hands on and cut with it. As long as it's not a $500 knife. The first thing I can get my hands on. As long as it's under $100. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, is that you? It's like, oh, that's too nice. I'm not going to use that one. Does anyone have a knife? Where is the damn knife I had? Where's my $50 shooter? Because I won't beat it up. I know I am. But yeah, and you know what? This is three finger. Okay, we're doing a backup thing here. So really, it don't feel bad in that regard. And, you know, you only get what you get when you get a smaller knife as far as room on the handle. But okay, it's good. And you got this little cutaway here. So sharpening, this shouldn't be that tough, right? Pretty much a straight edge across there. So, you know, really box cutter type of use on this one. All kinds of cutting tasks, but it's not a hollow grind. It's a flat grind. You got some, you know, you got some reinforcement here. You know, you got the swedge here, so the tip's not fragile. You know, I just like it overall. Nice little drop. I like it. Okay, let's see if we can get into this. And I have not put a wrench to this. Isn't that amazing? And we broke it away even with my acrylic driver, which I don't get a lot of ability to put a lot of twist on this one before I have to go and use a backup. But so this was still enough to break it away. So that's good. And are we number 8s? We are on the body. Let's see if I can still. I had enough because this acrylic driver is a smooth body, and I got kind of slick hands here, and but I'm still able to pull this, so we're good. Okay, let me see where I am on here. Okay. That was interesting. So that was pretty good tight fit on that hole there. That's why I'd kind of swing it around and pull it out. There you go. There's your screws for the pocket clip. So you got 2 screws holding that in. And then, okay. So yeah, you really can't take this inlay off, obviously, until you take the pocket clip off. And then you could take these other screws out and you could pull the inlay. So you could anodize it if you wanted to. And then we've got titanium. We've got a metal or a steel washer in here. And of course, this is a hardened steel insert with ceramic detemp ball and ceramic bearings. And let's get these out. Okay, it looks pretty clean. Let's see what we got going here. Okay, so, there's our stop. But you know what? Okay. So you don't need a captured pivot if you've got this set up, because, there goes my washer. If you got this, because it's machined to fit right there. So it's not going to spin. It's not round, okay? So you all good there to go. So, yeah, in its own way, it's captured by just the virtue of that fitting like that into a square, round peg in a square hole. Okay, we're good, though. You did notice this ain't no flipper. Oh, you know what? Ooh, they might have had the pivot a little tight, I guess, because now that I got it back together, and I don't think it's just the fact that I cleaned it and put lube on here, but maybe the action on here is incredible. It's way better than it was. Yeah, it's crazy good. Yeah, you can feel it. Wow. Look at that. Bounces right off my thumb. Yeah, that's... Whew. Oh, yeah, she lets go now. It's really got a nice swing to it. Yeah, this one, I mean, this is a really classy looking knife, but it feels good too. It really feels good quality. And I love the nice smooth drop on it. It is really fidget friendly. And that thumb disc is easy to function with. Thumb or middle finger, either way. Yeah, it's cool. It's way cool. All right. Thank you so much. Do me the favor, go click on his Instagram, would you? That's just horrible. That's just horrible what happened to get his Instagram hacked like that. But use the link to the real one that I'm giving you and go follow him on Instagram. You know, follow him wherever he is on social media. I'll put whatever other links there are, but I think Instagram's his main contact. And give him a shout if you want a knife built. Take care, my friends. The Squire, Shieldon Knives, Marshall Noble design, and we love them knives. So you guys, stay sharp.